it's like an action fighter combat type game, whatever genre you want to call Arkham Asylum and those kind of beat 'em up. What, another Batman game? Yeah, no, they're no longer doing it. Well, such garbage. Oh, is that meant to be part of the franchise? I did not know that. Did not know that. Why? I hear how bad that game is. That and the what was the name of the Batman game that Batman's dead in? It's not Suicide Squad. It's a different game. I forgot what it was, but it's a co-op Batman game, but Batman is dead. It's a co-op Batman game. It's like a beat 'em up, kind of, but Batman is dead. Let's kick it up a notch. Take your turn. No, it's not. It's not part of the Batman Arkham series whatsoever. Yeah, it's not part of the series whatsoever. That's it. That's the only reason I'm mentioning that is because I hear how bad that game got too. They. I've heard mixed reviews regardless, but yeah, no, that's not part of the franchise. I was just talking about bad Batman games, and that one is a newer Batman game, and everyone was excited for it. And I didn't see much of Suicide Squad, but I'm not a fan of that shit anyway. Jeez. Can copy your own ideas. Well, not really copy, but you're rehashing old ideas. Okay then. Sounds like. Oh, bad. No, I haven't. I think that just originally just made that path there. That's awesome. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Kick some ass, too. I don't want to go to work in a couple hours. Probably gonna have to deal with a dude who wanted to hang out with me on Saturday when I really don't fucking want to. Hardcore enough. That's the second time he's tried to invite me to go walking in the woods and go out to eat and shit when I barely even know the guy. And it's not even that I don't know him. I'm like this with anybody. I just don't want to go out. It'd be like this with anybody. Like if Irving asked me to go out in the woods, I'm gonna be like, I don't want to go out, dude. He knows that. But like I don't know. This guy also is just I don't know. I just don't know him. He's just weird though. He just feels like a loner who's yeah. He just feels like a loner. More lonely than me. Probably. But he's probably going to be like, are you okay? Or what happened? Why didn't you blah blah answer? Because he messaged me asking what's good. I was up, but I want to play it off as I was asleep. Because like I told him, yeah, I'll go. Only because like I'm last minute and I never really know if I've got what I'm going to do or if I want to or not. So I don't want to be like, no, I don't want to go out. I'll let that happen on its own naturally. And I told him, I'm last minute planned. I usually sleep in the mornings when I don't work. And that's what I did. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I hate that.
Where'd you run off to?
Eight. Wow.
monsters we came upon before were built to imprison the key. This, however, was built to provide the Cetra with a means to commune with them.
Commune with them? Why would the Cetra do that? The Gi were the enemy.
Good and evil, friend and foe. Dichotomy's not set in stone, as mutable as the winds. But for now, Monarchy, let us concentrate on the matter at hand, clearing a path to the truth.
38 million.
How come you don't use the R34, Reaper? It's a good guy.
I like to just sit there with my mind empty and just pray, go oh. Because when they announced Rampart, they talked about her casting, it would be considering with Rampart, they have more ammo capacity than faster windows. Man, I just love using Sheila.
With your seal. We just don't talk about Bob. Nope. We don't talk about her. How many times she's killed me in a single game?
I'm still not kind of proud that I bought the battle pass back in season 6. I haven't bought it since. My love thing when I sell the battle pass next season, I get back the Apex points it costs to buy. So I'll just save those and buy it again next season. But I still felt guilty the first time I did it.
To play H1Z1 when it became free for Plus.
I'm hoping, I think I should be able to manage the battle pass before the season ends. Like yeah, cause I'm at 66 or 67 right now out of the 110. The only thing that sucks though is that usually with the battle pass, you know how like you get those fancy skins that change when you get a kill with them?
Yeah.
I don't know why they're doing this. Hey, they already did the R99.
Look out! How fit! You're mine! You? Gotcha!
Does not need another.
You got this!
Need my help! Stay down, asshole!
Tower on the
Don't say I didn't warn you!
doesn't need another.
Suck that! Oh, you gon' feel it! You got this!
Don't worry about it!
Oh, we're done here!
I killed the man I'm supposed to kill. He dead now. I've killed almost the children of John. I have one left. Then Iron Man is done. I can move on to the next DLC. DLC should I do like Ooga Chaka, Ooga Chaka, Ooga, Ooga, Ooga Chaka,
That comes
Ooga
to mind in the area that Brett's playing. I'm
Got-
not expecting to see like a Left Listone and a Wilma in the background.
What the
Wilma!
hell is that even
There's
from?
a dog running out here!
Got this feeling deep inside of me. That song. Ooka chaka, ooka chaka. I got this feel. That's the name of the song. I got
The
this.
only thing that surprised me when it comes to like some older music, I was surprised to find out that at one minute the song Tainted Love is a cover.
Tainted Love. I mean, there's a lot. Yeah, Tainted Love is an actual other artist. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I thought that he was the one originally sang it, and so like
No.
I checked out a few CDs on library with like oldie songs, and they had the original Tainted Love. Like holy shit!
I'm gonna be honest. A lot of
Don't
artists.
forget Smooth Operator as well.
A lot of your artists buy rights to do a track cover. Modern artists, a lot of their songs are covers. Not all of them, but a good portion of them. That's the problem. A lot of people think it's only rap. No, everybody does. Every genre has it. Every genre has people that buy a licensing to a track.
I still can't believe Toriano passed away. I didn't think it was out. I thought it was like maybe mid-50s.
Well, considering how much longer we live now, people think what 60? You know, 60
Yeah.
or 63?
He was born in 55, but I didn't get to live long enough to be 69. Because then his birthday, like, I don't know.
Yeah, 68 is still young, especially considering in Japan people live even longer. They're a lot more healthy with their eating habits. It's like the one thing that surprised me is also Japanese people. Granted,
also
habits are a lot
glad
better
to-
than us, but they're like worse in the
Compared
like
to
well
Japan, also compared to Japan, Japan knows Japanese people know how to control the stress levels. So when they don't get really stressed out, they die.
Well, they're the ones that believe in this. They're the ones that believe in the spiritual energy stuff. So they can use that to relax chakras, and, you know, meditations, and everyone has their differences. That's why, like, you know, monks at temples are all about meditation and shit, because it's just a way for them to just become one with the planet, one with themselves, and not care. We're not anything like that. That, and they have a lot more. They're more anal. They're more anal when it comes to a lot of things. Like, for instance, like illnesses and shit, they take that shit very seriously. So, like, everyone is out with a mask. No one can touch anything. And if you are, you're, like, immediately wiped down, whatever. You know what I mean? They're very germophobic.
Also, they don't allow smoking there, but there's some smoking spots.
Well, there has to be. You can't just outlaw smoke. I mean, you could, but you can't just sit there and be like, you can't smoke at all. At most, you can mitigate it to certain areas, yes, like we're doing now. Before, you could smoke indoor in a lot of places. Now it's outdoor everywhere, and you can only do it in certain spots. You can't just be at a Walmart and just expect to smoke there. Maybe you can, but some spots, for instance, don't want you just loitering on their property smoking. Usually they have, and for instance, if you work at a place like a restaurant, you gotta step away from it to smoke. I can't just be in their parking lot smoking a cigarette. Doesn't make sense, but it does at the same time. I guess they don't want to see a fucking food worker smoking. Okay. I just feel like as yet, Red or Nanaki, who he's talking about? Your dada. Your puppy, who you think deserted everybody. When he was in fact poisoned. Well, he was fighting these stupid things, and then he got poisoned. Oh my
You
god.
are poison. The most powerful being in this game. Nothing can get me out. Ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga chaka.
Got this poop deep inside of me. I can't, I just get shit. Where are we?
No,
What is it?
their ire manifests once more. Do not underestimate this foe.
It's me.
Ginatak. Alright, time to battle this guy. I remember this boss.
Why the hell's this thing pissed at us?
You're in its fucking domain? I don't know.
Let's make this.
Inflicting enough damage with pressure emblem. A curse will activate when the soul flames possess a statue. Half HP, half MP. Deplete ATB. Shrink battlefield. Staggering. Interesting.
Leave it to me.
You've become quite the formidable fighter.
Sure have. So, does this mean I passed the test?
I'm afraid that decision is not mine alone to make. Let us consult with one more qualified.
God, Bugenhagen, why do you just keep doing that? Just keep running circles around Red, wanting to know what the fuck all this is for. I get it. You want him to experience it himself. Come on. You knew this whole time.
When did I get... Oh, that's right. About Pepsi and Rebirth. I am worthy of the hammer. The legendary Valkyr. Damn! I've been streaming for 7 hours now. I just realized that. Yep, definitely got caffeine high. Or booze.
Seto, under the pale moonlight.
The Watcher of the Veil fought valiantly and offered up his life in defense of our home. As you see, he still watches over us to this very day.
Wait. Is that... Seto? My father? No, there's no way.
The poisoned arrows of the Gi transformed his body into stone. And there he has stood ever since, his watch eternal. Our savior.
What about my mom? Did she know what had happened to him?
Oh, was, after all, she and Seto who asked me to see her off the cave.
But why? Why did she never tell me the truth?
Because she knew that if she did, you would attempt to seek your father out all by yourself. Your parents strove to keep our Vale safe. But there is one thing they fought even harder to protect. You, Nanaki, their son.
She was afraid because I was too small and weak.
Back then, perhaps, but not anymore. Heavens no. You've become a fine warrior in your own right. And that is precisely why I brought you here. But this is not where your journey is meant to end, my dear boy. You must leave the Vale once more.
But I'm a Watcher now. I gotta protect our home like he did.
Listen to me, Nanaki. When I first heard your friend's emphatic warnings, I dismissed them outright. No more than the ravings of misguided youths. When you've lived as long as I have, you start to believe you've seen it all, that no surprises remain. But I realize now how very foolish I have been. The eyes that I thought saw the world clearly have grown blind to new possibilities.
But
I would hate to impede your progress any further. I bid you leave, Nanaki, before, like me, you become inured to your own ignorance. With sharper eyes and keener ears, go forth and in my stead seek the great truths of our world. Look after him for me.
don't worry. We will.
You failed this trial, my boy. Continue your training and try again. Are you up to the task, Nanaki?
You bet I am. After all. I am Nanaki, Watcher of Cosmo Canyon, and son of Seto, protector of our Vale.
Hearken unto me. My name is Natak. O brave and noble Seto, I beseech you once more, hear the urgent pleas of my people. My thanks, Seto. You are as magnanimous as ever. The warrior Nanaki, and you, the Cetra. Come with me.
That was...
Oh, an exciting turn of events indeed.
We'll back you up for 2,000.
This one's free.
No, this one's free. What, that vision of Sephiroth? Like, or is he actually not there and that's just straight up you having visions? Like, the fuck?
Can anyone explain to me why we're even taking this detour?
It's a good question, Yuffie. No one says you had to be here, you know. Also, my team just kind of showed up out of nowhere. They weren't even here prior, that I know of.
I did not want to kill him.
Why?
Anyone? Because some of us are on a mission to secure the material we need to, you know, save our homeland.
How can you talk like that in a place like this? I'm scared out of my wits here.
I don't know. Does even
We will escort fellow Guggenhagen back home. Take care, friends.
Please look after Nana. Blessings of the planet be upon you all.
Within that bee's flesh is a tumult of emotion. Oh, 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 oh. Our world is filled with wonders. I bid you seek them out.
I mean, this world is filled with splendors, and I will be seeking them out. Also, I thought the fucking dude only asked for Nanaki and Aerith. Why am I going in there with the rest of my damn team? Am I in the river Styx? Are you taking me to hell? It's a dude waiting at a boat in a river. I feel like I'm going to hell.
The home of the Gi lies beyond. Now let us begin our journey.
not so fast. What's in it for us? Unless it's materia, you can count me out.
How strange you should mention materia. My people are also in search of it.
Okay, all aboard!
Would have stayed longer if I could, but I'll be back soon. I promise.
I'm gonna...
Maybe try swaying with the rocking of the boat?
I wanna move less, not more.
Didn't seem to mind when you jumped aboard.
Only because he mentioned materia.
Be quiet. The planet is listening.
And what's wrong with that?
Anything that reaches the planet's ears, in due time, reaches those of the Cetra. Unfortunately, the Cetra are not a tolerant people.
Excuse me, am I intolerant too? I'm Cetra.
You are indeed one of them, by lineage alone. You know not of their history. That has been lost to time.
Their history?
Consider your ignorance a blessing. The Cetra's past is fraught with horror and sorrow.
So there I am, on the ground.
watching everything go dark. Thinking, this is it. This is how it ends. Only, it isn't. Suddenly, the wind picks up out of nowhere. It tugs at me so hard, it feels like it's tearing my soul right out of my body. Next thing I know, I'm back in the orphanage. But nobody can tell me who found me or how I got there. It's a miracle.
Sounds like what happened to me. Whole freaking army unloading on my position. I'm feeling every single bullet. But then, the wind starts blowing. 1 minute, I'm outnumbered, and the next, I'm alone.
None of it makes any sense. I somehow managed to beat the odds and wake up here, alone. Why in the hell did fate pick me?
Can't think that way.
Can't not think that way. Their luck runs out, but mine doesn't. I'm the only one who gets a pass. And now that it's just me, what am I supposed to do? You know?
Yeah, I get it.
Hey, come with me.
Sure, but why?
I'll explain on the way.
I love it, I love it.
Okay. I'm Zach again.
He's Zach again.
And last I checked, Zach was looking for Biggs because of his wanted poster, and he just got done talking to him. And Biggs was explaining how he survived the reactor, and he got saved by the Whispers, and they just brought him home. Very odd. Well, yeah, this is an alternate timeline, though. It's cool, though.
So, how's Cloud holding up?
Mako poisoning's done a real number on him. Doubt he's in for a speedy recovery either. But hey, hope springs eternal.
Right.
Both Zach and Cloud die.
If he
Probably.
does recover, you can bet your ass he'll act like it was nothing. Shrug it off and say he's been through 10 times that shit.
Are we talking about the same
Because the
Cloud?
timeline that
Come on.
Zach is
The guy's
with right
desperate to
now,
prove himself.
Cloud and Aerith
Not
are
like he needs to.
unconscious.
Everyone knows he's a bona fide badass.
Apparently he just said Mako poisoning got to him, so
Why
I'm...
don't you try picking up some work as a
I
merchant?
thought it was the
You're
plate
Zach of
fall.
all trades.
Why?
'Cause
Maybe the
one's not
Mako
enough.
poisoning is starting to affect Cloud to the point where he's noticing it? Because it's been affecting him for a while. And that's what makes him see shit. Like the Sephiroths. Like, because Cloud is technically no different than the cloaked dudes. He's part of the he's part of the reunion. Which is why he starts hallucinating all these shits. But I'll
remake,
huh?
does Tifa in the 7 remake, does Tifa see them too? Or is it just Cloud?
The Whispers, they all see them.
Oh.
Everyone sees them.
Because I'm kind of curious about that, because...
Certain people, certain times they can't be seen, because I know people mention they can't see them. But there are people...
They also attacked Aerith in the beginning of 7
Yes,
remake, right?
yeah, yes they did, and no one can really understand what was happening until Cloud got closer. Then he saw them. But there's a moment where someone mentions that they could see whispers, and I forgot who it was, and then one of the main characters like, you could see them? So you must have to have, I think, a connection in order to see them. Because Cloud, or, you know, I think it was, yeah, that when Cloud went up to Aerith to save her, or whatever it was, that's when he saw them. I'm not sure. But yeah, no, I thought Cloud and Aerith were unconscious from the plate crashing. It feels like, because they'd already did the reactor bit, because Biggs almost died in it. But apparently there was Mako poisoning, so I'm very just confused. I'm bad at putting pieces together. I don't know where the Mako poisoning would have happened from. That might just be his idea, thinking why he's...
Get a load of this.
Okay, let's see. The destruction of Sector 7 was orchestrated by Shinra themselves. We can't let those murderers get away with it. People of Midgar, fight back against our corporate oppressors by joining Avalanche. Seek us out at the lot off Petal Lane. Wow, that's bold.
Yep.
These guys are setting a trap for themselves. Shinra will just roll in and round them all up.
Doubt public security will even bother going through the motions. Easier just to shoot and skip the paperwork.
Then anyone who goes is...
An idiot, I know. But idiots are what we need right now. Folks who'll risk it all.
Wait! Don't tell me you're going! The things I do for friends.
Morning, Saul. I wish I didn't have work in about an hour. Well, 2 hours. I gotta leave at about 5 something, and that's about an hour from now. Well, I gotta get up at 5, I gotta go shower and leave around 5:45. 5:45, 6 o'clock.
Kinda wonder how that rift
Sucks.
to all the folks topside.
But I hope you're well, Soul. Hope you're kicking ass and kissing ass.
Hey, you ever wondered about your purpose in life? What you're doing here?
Sure, from time to time. Or all the time.
Would never have guessed.
Didn't used to, but things changed. Went through a lot after I joined Shinra, like, a lot.
I bet. I ask because ever since I woke up, I've been wondering about what to do with all this time I've been given.
Lightning Spear.
Yeah, Lightning Spear.
Or is it Thunder?
Same.
Lightning Spear.
Lightning and thunder are really the same thing. It's just one's the sound.
Hey, Biggs.
One's the
You
sound,
said
one's the
before I
light.
ought to try picking up some work as a merc.
Yeah?
Thunder is
Which
the
one's the
thunder
one?
is the
So
sound.
who's the one?
Cloud.
Thunder
didn't
is
tell
the
you?
boom.
Yep.
Must not have wanted the competition.
When exactly did
It's-
you meet Cloud?
It's like lava and magma. One is inside, one is out. Stalagmite, stalactite. Stalagmite might poke your ass. Stalactite hangs tight to the ceiling.
Yeah, mine too.
That's how.
What's that about anyway?
You don't know what a stalagmite is, or a stalactite? It's the cave. It's the thing that hangs in caves on the floor or on the ceiling. It's formed from like water and crystallization. But the way to tell which one's which is tight hangs tight to the ceiling. Might poke your ass. I'm not kidding. That is how my science teachers explained it. But it's formed from water and other shit. Again, just more things that are the same, just different names. Like lava, magma. It's the same thing, just one's inside the volcano. Magma. Which in turn makes it hotter. Because lava tends to cool the moment it comes out of the volcano.
I just wish we could have seen.
Are you looking for a sweet treat to take your mind off things? Hey, take one of us next.
I just hope I can put on a good smile.
For what?
You know, I think I prefer being number 2 or 3.
What?
Suits me much better.
What?
Yeah.
Why don't we all go
Like, the guy who only has to worry about the how.
Biggs
Doesn't
just
have to
mentioned that he
decide on the
hopes
what.
he can make
A
them
minor
smile.
role? Exactly. I'm no hero. So how come
That was very
I
weird.
was the one who got saved?
Because someone needs you. You and your can-do attitude.
Who
The
might
school.
that be?
Why is she in her fucking honeybee outfit?
Whoever brought you back, I guess?
And assuming there was someone,
Why
Who
isn't
could it
she
be?
in her honeybee
That's a
outfit?
good question.
I remember finding the teacher, the teacher at the orphanage here as actually part of the Honeybee Inn girls.
You're the guy with Aerith.
Oh, that's so weird seeing that.
What do you guys think's gonna happen to us?
And she's just in her little weird
Let's all dance.
dancer outfit. That's just, I don't know. I just don't feel like that's right to be around kids in. Come on, dude. Look at that ass. Literally just shows that. Man, this game really focuses ass a lot. Not that she has much of one, but that is a butt.
But now she dances for the children so she can brighten their days.
In that bee outfit, that is very
It'll be okay. Let's all dance.
skimpy-ish.
Skippy.
Not really skimpy. She's wearing like the what's it called? The weird stocking leggings that have like the holes, and I don't know what the name of it is.
Fishnets.
Yes, thank you. She's wearing like fishnet leggings and the bumblebee outfit with the bumblebee stinger. It just looks again.
Talking about that one teacher.
not us.
Yes.
Well, at least Shinra was a no-show too, right? Who's there? Huh. New recruit?
As if I'd ever join Avalanche. I just came to see what kind of morons would fall for your dumbass propaganda, that's all. But I should have known. Nobody could be that stupid. Anyway, I'm out, losers.
I told you I wasn't cut out for a leading role. And here I thought I might have been saved for a reason. Some higher purpose. Sorry for wasting your time.
Biggs! It's up to us to find our own purpose. I mean, who says it's gotta be one way? Everyone's sitting back, acting like the world's doomed, but the future's not set in stone. We're not powerless. So long as we don't lose sight of what's important. You know, what matters most of all when the going gets tough. I don't know, hopes, dreams, maybe? Something like that. So long as we've got those. And hold on tight and never let go.
Like this?
Like your life depends on it.
The world's lucky to have you. It's a start. Anyway, I gotta run. I'll be sure to pay a visit to Cloud when I get the chance.
See ya. Think about what I said. Guess I should probably head home too. Home, huh?
Pretty much try and make.
Yes. Other.
Sephiroth and
Well, they've been using. No, they've been doing that since before Zack died. They've been using Soldier Program to do that since the beginning. Zack happens to be one of the strongest ones, though. Angeal and Genesis were failed clones. I'm not sure if they used Zack as base for all of that. I believe they did, but I could be wrong on that one. Just because Zack is one of the most strongest soldiers they had, and he's part of that main program. Angeal and Genesis were Sephiroth. Were meant to be like Sephiroth, but were incomplete, and that's why their cells degraded rapidly and killed them. Sephiroth is complete, which is why his cells do not degrade. I almost said Cell himself. Cloud's cells are degrading. You could tell because he's seeing hallucinations, and his memories aren't even his, they're Zack's.
yeah.
Tifa even mentions it in the original and in this, where you're in the town of Nibelheim, and a lot throughout the original game, she'll be like asking Cloud questions like, Cloud, are you sure? In this, she mentions in Nibelheim when he's talking about his past with her, and he mentions that he was like the soldier that was there with Sephiroth when it was Zack, and she was like telling Aerith like Cloud was never there, which is a different kind of line of dialogue, but it's awkward. It's really weird. It's really weird. But Cloud's doing a lot of Zack, so I feel like a lot more memories of Zack is filling in with him, because I think in the beginning, where you're at the demo part with Sephiroth, Cloud acts a lot like Zack. By, you know, the squats, he cares about his fellow infantrymen. That's what Zack does. That's all Zack. I don't know why they're doing this with Cloud. It's making that more confusing on my part.
So pretty much Cloud is dying.
Basically, his mental state is gone, and he has memories. All of his memories are fake because they're Zack. Zack's memories. Zack was the one that was there when Tifa was cut. Zack was the one that was there when he and flung Sephiroth. That wasn't Cloud. That was Zack. All the time Sephiroth appears in front of him, that's because Cloud is part of the same program to reunion. All those guys, all the cloaked hooded figures in both the original and the remake, Cloud is basically one of them. And which is why it's worse for him with Sephiroth, because of all that energy. Because he's basically the same as what Sephiroth is, except he just wasn't used as such. Because he's part of that program, even though he never made it to soldier. Cloud is part of that program, hence the Mako eyes. And guess who else turned themselves into a soldier now? You remember the motorcycle dude from the first game?
No.
Spoilers for anyone watching. Yeah. There's a scene where he's in Hojo's laboratory, and he lets Hojo fuck with him. There's a scene where he has green glowing Mako eyes. Yeah, he wants to throw down with Cloud. It makes sense. I'm now curious to how crazy his actual fight's gonna be now that he's super buffed. Or whatever, because we actually had a decent actual fight in an arena where there was a fight against him in this game in an arena where he's on a motorcycle, but you're battling him like a normal boss, not on a motorcycle. So I'm hoping this final battle with this douchebag is a straight up fight. Because I was so happy to have a normal fight with him involving a motorcycle when I'm not on one. Because that is so cool. Especially... Huh?
Do you think the poison's gonna kill the motorcycle guy quickly? Or is it gonna be slow and like painless?
I think he's gonna have a slow and painful death. But you never know. They may have Cloud beat him and he may degrade right then and there. For all I know. I don't really know exactly how far and how, like... I don't remember Hojo's dialogue too much, but he mentions that he did it on his own. So I'm not sure... I'm not sure if this guy has, like... Somehow is, like, Sephiroth can become, like, the perfect being, but Sephiroth was... different.
I'm back.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Guess who I just saw? Biggs.
Really?
Said he'd visit, too.
Oh, yay! Did he say anything about Daddy or Tifa?
Oh, sorry. Forgot to ask.
Aww.
Zack, would you mind checking on Aerith for me?
Sure.
We're all headed for the same place. You'll see your daddy and Tifa again.
Soon?
Soon enough, Marlene. Soon enough.
It's me. The wind. That was you, wasn't it? Hello in there.
We've arrived.
Still standing.
Welcome to the village of the Gi.
I don't remember there being a Gi village backstory, or a Gi backstory in the original. Too much, anyway.
Well, I guess I'm playing Zelda now. You know, you can't really tell.
I'm not sure of how much of the Gi's history was mentioned in the original.
Did you know Odin had a nickname?
Now what?
Javi.
Nice. ATB.
Yeah, it's weird.
Fill ATB charges with what? That's cool. Magic attack? Yes. Increases duration of applied beneficial status effects. Prevents incapitation once. Does not work against insta-death attacks. Increase the amount of HP, MP, or MP. Sure. I don't really have any buffs. That's weak. MP by 3? I'll up my ward direction. I mean, she doesn't really have any buffs. I don't know if that means she has to cast the buff. Because she doesn't have any. I'll just up my fire damage. Okay, ATB ward. I need Kate Sith and her. Oh, okay, no, I'm still there at Cosmic King. Alright, I was about to say, I hope that didn't accidentally fuck up my old file in case I need that for something. And they just love having these weird shops and everything, don't they? Giant frickin' save rock that just fell and broke the other shop or whatever was here. Don't mind me buying some free, or not free, but cheaper shit. Hey, you guys gotta sell more garbage. You guys sell garbo. Am I gonna learn about the Cetra and the Gi? But why do I need to know more about the Gi? I think Red's story is done. How much more do I need to know from that now? And why do I need to learn more about this? Even though they commune with the Cetra. I mean, I guess it's supposed to give her brain some more.
I guess I've returned now. Because my AirPod died. Of course, timing due.
I don't know. Time fucking flies. How is it already 4?
Jeez.
Welcome to our domain, children of the planet. Y'all hear that just now? Our flesh is gone, yet our spirits are condemned to linger. Outsiders such as we are unwelcome, forever denied the planet's embrace. I feel for you. Can only imagine how tough that's been. My kin now dwell within these effigies. I beseech you, lend them your ears. Long has it been since they have had an audience.
They're not bound to the planet, and so she rejects them. Because you have to come from the life stream to return to it.
Which means these dudes can't die, right? They're invincible!
I'm not sure that's something to celebrate. Being stuck as spirits with no hope of release sounds like a fate worse than death.
As if you know anything about dying. I mean, are you even really alive?
Another stuck spirit, perhaps?
We shall not rest till the materia is ours.
You and me both.
Oh god, I have to hear this chanting now. That's a lot of I'm a cat! I'm a kitty! I'm gonna fuck you with my pussy! You heard me right! I'm going to fuck you with my pussy! You're gonna like it! I'm playing as Kate Sith. Let's catch a ride! Catch a ride! Stone me, why don't ya? Ow, 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 ow. Fuckers, let me out of the wall, damn!
You can do it!
Hang back. You're dead.
He stoned me. Wow. Just straight rude. Hey, can you guys like stop moving about? I'm in a corner. Go.
Show me what you can do. Go on. Can you take over for me? Okay, now I'm mad. That's it.
Guys, would you leave me the f alone? You, come on! Hello, game! I would like to play as my character! Jeez, don't try to take me a fucking victories away from me by not letting me switch to Kate Sith right away. Like, what was that? God. Fucking, like, 50 million enemies. I really would like to be able to see when I'm fighting. Nope.
Do I think don't work today?
What? Why are you assuming that? Dan? Almost. You know, I did it like twice last week. And stayed up for almost another 2 nights. You know, I worked like very little sleep last week twice. And stayed up a second night after that, which was Saturday. So, nothing new.
Get ready.
But no, I work every day. There's not a day I don't work beside the weekends.
Don't give up now, you guys. You can do it.
My turn.
So what time am I supposed to get to bed? It's already too late. If it's any time past 11 o'clock, it's too late. Like I said, I have to be in bed by like 8 or whatever, it's 9 if I want to get up. If I stay up past 12, it's too late. I mean, I really don't care if I am up all night. Like I said, I really don't care about my health. I'm streaming because it's fun, but also you guys seem to enjoy it. I find that doubtful, but if you guys enjoy it, that's the main reason I stream. Is your guys' enjoyment. I am before you guys than myself.
So an ultimate materia? Where is it? You gotta tell me!
I'm not looking at materia. I think so. Probably. Why?
He's like, I just figured like by now you have like a whole bunch of different like buster swords.
I do. I do. But they're magic. They bring down my strength. The sleek saber is the best for strength. Shit, I'd stick with the buster sword still if it was best for strength. I don't like it, but there's no reason to use the other weapons because they're useless. I have all their abilities and I want higher strength.
Our ultimate salvation is cessation. It is nothing less. Our wish is not to exist, but rather
Why?
to no longer
Because are we down between
Ultimate
having
salvation
some
is
mythical buster swords and some
nothingness?
magic?
But they do. They do. The others just bring down my strength more than this weapon. This weapon just has higher strength than the others. They're all balanced evenly to a degree for both. It's just this one has the highest strength out of all the ones that I own. Yes, that includes the newest ones, which is the crystal sword. They're all have higher magic, but they're balanced. Otherwise, my characters, none of these swords bring me out of the 200s. The lowest I go is 221. So they are pretty balanced. It's just for some reason they're bringing up my magic more versus my attack. Like Aerith finally found something decent, I guess. I don't know, like everyone's weapon is doing the same thing. It's really kind of getting on my nerves. Bringing down their attack or bringing up their magic. So I'm just choosing one that brings up their attack, but I don't like that it brings down their magic too. I want it to bring it up. I want to find shit that brings up everything.
It's kind of funny how it comes to red. This weapon's just a collar.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Neither does Kate Sith's megaphones. Like, I get it. What is Red gonna use as a weapon? I don't know how he's using a collar as a weapon, but he's definitely not gonna sit there and get replaceable claws. Wouldn't make sense. That would not make sense. It'd be nice, kind of like an augment, kind of like Barrett's arm, but like a collar is, it makes sense. The collar is the only thing you can legitimately wear. I just don't understand how that's giving him damage increase, unless it's infused somehow.
I'm still trying to get my mind around if he's like a cat, a dog, because he looks like fucking Scar from Lion King.
Yes, but he acts and talks and barks like a dog. He may have weird lot. He
Don't
doesn't
know
look
about
like a
y'all, but I got a sinking feeling. Think we probably don't want to overstay our welcome here.
It's hard to feel at ease around folks whose only desire is death. And if the planet won't let them have it, well, who's to say they won't let the planet have it?
Save me!
Sure.
Don't you think someone responsible like me ought to hang on to that materia? So it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
I think we shouldn't get involved at all, lassie.
Little late for that.
What do you think he wants us to do for him?
Steeped in our one desire, purest of materia no more, with pain and spite made black. Steeped in our one desire, purest of materia no more, with pain and spite made black. Steeped in our one desire, black materia, huh? With pain and spite made black. Steeped in our one desire, purest of materia no more, with pain and spite made black.
Whatever that materia is, we can't let them have it. No matter how much they want it. Don't know how far we can let this go, but for now we play along.
I went, which is the materia she holds. That went colorless. So, okay. I know the black materia is in the pyramid. What materia is this, then? This is interesting, to say the least. Is this back? I can't even tell because I can't see. I think that is back. Okay, now that I have everyone with me, can I get other shit? Is there other things? Is there other weapons for people? Because I really could use I need to get that other weapon from Barrett. That's a side quest thing. I need to figure out if I gotta buy Kate Sith's weapon that's at the shop or if I find it. Because every weapon you can buy, once you get up to a certain area, they have every weapon that you're able to earn, potentially. And they have a weapon for Kate Sith, finally, because every time you go to a weapon shop, you have them already. And I don't want to buy it if I can find it. Every weapon has either been given to me or found. I'm not paying $5 grand on a weapon that I can try. Especially for a character I barely use! Good damn! Dude! You stun locked me with magic!
I'm here for you guys. Get up, get ready. Yeah. Hey, you asked for it. It's your turn.
Resurrection? What is with you fucking assholes? I just want to make sure I'm getting everything. Where's everything? Just want to make sure. Well, there's no reason to go that far back. Alright. I didn't miss any other thingamabobber.
Those not born of the life stream can never join its flow. One cannot return to that from which one did not arise. And so our souls sought refuge here. Yet idleness brought no solace. Our days, a penance imposed by the planet for the sin of our existence. And now, our only wish is to be freed from this prison, to be granted true release. From the planet, we claim the greatest of materia, a most sacred treasure, and imbued it with our desire for freedom. After an eternity, the materia began to stir, and thus did we rejoice, knowing that salvation was within our grasp. We rejoiced, so convinced were we that our prayers for release had not been in vain. Yet the loathsome Cetra trespassed upon our lands and stole the treasure that would grant us deliverance. Therefore, we ask that you retrieve it, the black materia, key to our oblivion. can liberate us from this endless dream. The Gi cannot rest until our sacred treasure has been restored to us. Moreover, in redressing the crime of her ancestors, the Cetra may help us to let go our ancient grudge.
Where is it?
It is said the orb lies within a place of Cetra worship.
A place of Cetra worship? Or temple?
You know what?
I have an idea. At least, I think I do.
Forgive me, Hollow One, if I regard you with suspicion.
Now hold on there. I'm friend to one and all, thanks to my crystal ball. No matter your need, I have the right read.
He's strange, but you can trust him. Really.
Huh?
Alas, it appears we have been discovered. I trust you will return our materia to its rightful home. Only you can end our torment.
I guess we're back?
Yeah.
We need to get moving.
Right.
I'll make you proud, Dad. Just wait.
The Gi, ancient beings that were here along the time of Genova and the Ancients, they're extraterrestrial beings that they can't pass on.
It's good to see you again.
Because they aren't born from this planet, so the life stream won't
Allow
let
me
them
to
pass on.
escort you to fellow Bugenhagen. Please.
We
this
have to
way.
get the black materia, which is in the Temple of Ancients, the very same temple that gets crushed because you take it out of it, that that Kate Sith fakes his sacrifice for. Thus, then you give it to Sephiroth later, so he can cast Meteor. Now, in this game, it seems to be the materia that allows these fools to rest. That's really an odd change.
Line and sinker. Those undead suckers actually think we're gonna give them back their materia.
They called it their salvation or whatever. But to me, it sounded more like something with the potential to wreak some serious havoc. Nope. No way in hell are we letting
They're not
that
even
happen.
theirs. They stole it from the Cetra, put their anger into it, and the Cetra stole it back and hid it.
No one else sends him?
No.
You're the resident expert. If you say Sephiroth was there, I believe you.
materia too?
Probably. Better to
Yes.
assume he is.
Yes, he is. Sephiroth was after the Black Materia in the original so he can destroy the planet because he learned of it during his time in the live stream. He wants to use it to create Meteor. That is the whole premise of him using Meteor. He wants to destroy the planet. Or that's Sephiroth's plan, anyway. That was what he was doing with the whole Meteor. And Aerith is the only one that could stop him, which is why he killed him.
So, Kate Sith, I gotta ask, how do you know about the Cetra Temple anyway?
Well, I wouldn't say I know about it exactly. Not directly, anyway.
What's that supposed to mean?
I just recall some document or other discussing its existence. If we can get to a Shinra terminal, I should be able to find it again.
Terminal, huh? They set any up here?
I think so? I bet old Boogie will know for sure.
Old Boogie. Boogie! Ooh, that is low. My god, it's already almost 5.
Thank heavens you're alive. I feared you might have returned to the planet.
Oh, come on. We both know you didn't need to worry about me. After all, I am the son of Seto the Watcher.
Forgive me. But if I recall correctly, Shinra should have set up a transmission terminal here in Cosmo Canyon, so... where is it?
Oh. What did become of that thing? Ah, yes, now I remember. I was so fascinated by the technology it employed, I did some tinkering. Some tinkering, I say, though it was quite a lot. But now it serves a decidedly more practical purpose.
You've got to be kidding me!
Well, do you know about a Cetra Temple?
A temple, you say? If you mean a place where they worshipped gods, none exist. The Cetra never engaged in such practices.
I didn't know that.
Maybe it was referred to as such by someone ignorant of their culture. If instead it is a site of importance to the Cetra that you seek, texts do speak of one, and of the pains taken to conceal it.
So, it does exist?
Perhaps, though I know not where it is.
Huh?
And even should you find it, I would urge caution. They were a star-crossed people. To follow in their footsteps is to court tragedy. However, the rewards may yet outweigh the risks. You must bring every one of your senses to bear. For then no secret will elude you, however well hidden. And when you return home, I hope you'll share your discoveries with me.
Fellow Bugenhagen!
What is it? I'm a little busy here.
Another man in a black robe has come. What should we do?
Well now, a friend of yours?
Where'd you see him?
Oh, the village gate.
We should check it out.
Yeah.
Settlement. Speak with one of the guides and they will escort to various locations around the settlement. A privileged service offered to fellow guests of Bugenbutton.
I suppose I ought to seal the door once again.
Blessings of the planet be upon you. Are you in need of guidance?
Thank you so much! Come try our signature
Blessings of the planet be upon you.
They say that the owner of the shop.
May the flag watch over you.
Hey, is fellow Rugenhagen gonna come? We got room.
Nanaki! Is this man okay? He is, albeit rather weak. I'm not sure why, though. I know Mako poisoning when I see it, and this isn't it.
Nibelheim, ain't that?
Where Tifa and I grew up.
Ah! Of course! Nibelheim has a terminal. I'd bet my whiskers on it.
It, had a terminal.
Cloud, remember when you told Gian attack back there? That I might be weird, but you can trust me. Aye, well, even if you were lying, I'm gonna prove to you that you can trust me. That I'm on your side.
It's not that.
We should go.
Wait, you're talking about heading to Nibelheim from here? There's no roads you can take far as I know.
Maybe we can't go by land.
But by air.
Meaning we'll need smoke.
Right then, back to the airstrip we go.
Cloud. Proto-relic energy signature confirmed. And relatively close to you. While the signal is on the weaker side, it may serve as a good place to start. I'll send you the coordinates right away.
What happened? Is he... Okay.
All right, everybody. Unfortunately, this is where I gotta end because it is 5, and I got work in an hour and a half, so I am gotta go shower, get my shit ready, and head on over.
Have a good day, Lilby.
I will try. What are you gonna be up on?
I knew I wasn't gonna get up by 10 in the morning today, so I'm just gonna pull all-nighter.
I would like it if my shit frickin' loaded instead of just stuttering. Jeez. Have a good night, everybody. Send love to supply for some Assassin's Creed guys. Kick some ass.
You mean supply?
Yes.